when people come together to solve problems, they are bringing with them their personalities, their cultural backgrounds, their specialities. And this all leads to very different ideas for how to do things. You've been in these meetings. We've all been in these meetings. When you bring your area of expertise to a problem that perhaps is even within your own department or your department is responsible for, yet has ripple impact to other departments, everyone is still coming together to solve the problem. So when you arrive to a meeting, if you just put the solution out there and state, this is the right thing to do, without any involvement from the team, pushback is going to happen. There's going to be a no. Even if the decision maker who is saying no doesn't have any level of expertise, they don't have any ideas or solutions or data to disprove that your solution is not viable, they keep sending you back to the drawing board without anything to offer as to why your solution isn't right or any direction that they want you to head in. And that can be very frustrating for you. Sometimes in that frustration, we get in our own heads and start telling stories about why this is happening. Perhaps it's because it feels like to you that they're going to flex their authority and power in this way. Perhaps you're coming at a position from it's their ego. They want to be the one who's right, who comes up with the right solution. Perhaps to you, it feels very much power and authority and ego driven. And yet you keep returning to that situation in the same way, beating your head against the brick wall. Why is it that this situation is so profound and prolific in our workplaces? In academia, it's all about proving independently that you can figure things out. That's how you get rewarded and awarded in school. But in the workplace, in business, that's not how the game is played. It's about being part of a team, and it's about your contribution to the team's success, especially in strategy execution. So when it comes to these types of meetings, your emotional intelligence is particularly important in the social skills. These are the ones that help you to navigate the emotions that other people are experiencing that gets them stuck with greater effectiveness in winning your ideas and winning your solutions, which are ultimately good for the business. So we need to draw our attention to problem solving, which is an emotional intelligence skill in the decision-making realm of emotional intelligence. And it is supported by emotional self-awareness. What does that mean? Well, other people in your expression of your ideas and your solutions are going to have feelings about it. Their emotions, their state of insecurity. They didn't have the idea. They weren't able to figure it out. We're supposed to do this all together. By recognizing that when people say no, the undertone of that no is much deeper than the fact that they just don't like your solution or that your solution isn't viable or that you weren't smart enough. That very much what's driving their no and their inability to move into the solution is what's going on emotionally for them. So how do you fix this? How do you use your emotional intelligence social skills? You present slightly incomplete solutions, 1 to 3 possible solutions. Don't ever bring just one solution into the space. And ask for involvement from the entire team to bring the solution to completion. Enlist the team's expertise and experience and intellectual horsepower. Ask them to pick it apart from their departmental view. Ensure that no stone is left unturned. Now, of course, because you did your due diligence, you would have already independently spoken to every department before you come forward with this partially complete solutions. And then you close that discussion with a call to action by the decision makers. Which one of the possible solutions we've discussed is preferable? What we're doing in this space is we are enlisting self-regard. We're enlisting or sparking in other people their own feelings of self-worth and contribution and confidence and esteem. And we're driving stronger connections between us for trust and psychological safety as we collaborate and work together. All of that cultivates states of well-being for human beings, which makes it a lot easier at the end to get a yes, to have a choice, and then to move that solution forward.